What did you think, Alec, as those events were unfolding?
It was I was over in New York, Rob, and it broke.
I
was just walking down Fifth Avenue, but and it came through. My mate went, Warburton's gone, and I was actually taken back because I'd seen the press release earlier in the day with Mark doing his normal Friday presser, so I was taken back by the actual news. And then it was kind of some stories subsequently over the next 24 hours were coming out about the dynamics of it all. And I was really trying to kind of get a gauge of what was real and what wasn't real, because social media and things were going a bit mad. But I think when you take time to reflect on all this type of thing, they're saying about a big gap with Celtic and things. They've only played Celtic twice in the league, and I think the problem lies that some of the teams that they haven't been able to beat, Ross County at home, Hamilton at home, the couple of games at Hearts, so they're the bigger issues, I think, in terms of maybe why they were quite happy to maybe let Mark go.
Tam, you and Morton were at Ladbrookes, of course, last weekend, narrowly beaten in the Scottish Cup. Did you get a feeling that day of the mood among the players and how they were?
It's hard to tell on the pitch. Obviously going 1-0 up early on, it was going to test them, but obviously they get back into the game 5 minutes after we went ahead, so they've shown good character, but I think they just need to sort what's happening off the field, because it's going to affect the players eventually.
Yeah, that was Graham Murty, the under-20s coach at Rangers, who was in charge for that game, and of course that is a massive situation, vacant, still to be filmed. I mean, one feature of this show regularly is your videos. Get them to us, keep them within 20 seconds, make them broadcastable. That would help as well to allow us to screen them. But we have got one that we can broadcast, and it's aimed at one of our guests tonight, and it comes from Rangers fan Ben Munros. Here he is.
Warburton is no longer manager of Rangers, and despite his brilliant work for us throughout 2015 and 16, I think upon promotion to the Scottish Premier League, the job became a bit too big for him. Right from the get-go, he appeared to be tactically naive and didn't appear to have a plan B to his game. My question is to the brilliant Alex Ray. Alex, thank you very much for your hard work at Rangers. Who do you think would be the best realistic fit to replace Mark Warburton as manager of Rangers?
That was Ben putting his point fairly forcibly. Let's have your thoughts as well about Mark Warburton, about Rangers in general, about who the new man should be. But what Ben was saying there, Alec, and it was directed specifically, I did take issue with him calling you the brilliant Alec Ray in the middle of that question. But what he was asking was, is who should be Mark Warburton's replacement?
Oh, listen, it's extremely difficult at the moment. I think one of the key things is to try and get a director of football in first and foremost. We were speaking just off air, and if they decide to bring a manager in and then employ a director of football and the relationship doesn't work, then it becomes very problematic. And the last thing we need is a bit of unsettling again so soon into this new partnership that's going to take its course. But I think they're going to wait, make you through the diligence. It looks as if Graham Murty's going to be in charge for the next several games anyway, just to try and buy some time. There's been several people linked, Big Alex, Billy Davis, Derek McInnes, Tommy Wright up at St Johnstone. So I don't even know if they've actually started the process, Rob, but one of the key things is the amount of games that they've got coming up at a really difficult ties. They've got Dundee away at the weekend, Inverness, Aberdeen, Celtic in the next few weeks, so they really need to try and keep this momentum or start something up on the back of a good cup win, because if it goes wrong, it puts more pressure on to make a snap decision to the appointed manager, and they obviously want to try and do the right thing by appointing the guy, but they want that time to do that, but it might be their hand may be forced.
Let me just pluck a dream team out of the air. Let me think. Alec McLeish, assisted by Alec Ray. What about that?
Yeah, listen, the thing is, it's obviously been mentioned. That's the reason why I cut my holiday short to 6 days. I'm supposed to be there for a month. But listen, the one of the things that I'm obviously going to be biased in relation to what Alex can bring to the table. He's already worked with the director of football in Belgium. He has a national experience, won 7 trophies. So it speaks for itself. He would bring a continuity and he would bring a decorum to the club. It's been a wee bit of a basket case in recent years, with the previous regime. They're now trying to get back on their feet financially, trying to kind of get the crowd, trying to get the club going in the right direction. And I just felt as if Alex was willing to do that until the summer and then maybe take it from there with maybe some assurances in the background there, and that may well have benefited Rangers. However, I'm not sure that that's actually been the case.
Are you available?
Oh, absolutely. All day of the week. Weddings, christenings, funerals.